Come on, something good. But that's where we're going to stop for today. If you want to see what I spun, you'll need to wait until next time. Welcome back. It's now next time, so let's see what skill we've unlocked. Fire making. Okay. I expect that a lot of you hear fire making and think that I'm going to do Wintertodt now. Instead, I'm actually starting in Shayzien today, as I have something that I wish to address. I've already mentioned this before in a comment reply, but there are 25 log slots in Shayzien that I can aim for. These are the Shayzien armor pieces dropped here by Shayzien soldiers. As I say, there are 25 of them in total, and each one counts within the collection log. To save myself from filling up 25% of my goal of 100 total log slots with only Shayzien armor pieces, I will only be counting the tier 5 pieces towards my 100 log slot goal. Despite already talking about the Shayzien pieces, I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to actually get them. I suppose there's only one way to find out. The tier 1 pieces are going to be pretty easy, but I don't know if I can achieve tier 5 with my current stats and armor. To be honest, I'm probably overthinking it. I'll report back with all 5 tier 1 pieces. Okay, there's the greaves for all 5 tier 1 pieces. I will rectify the log counter at the bottom of the screen at the end of all of this. Here's the first tier 2 piece, the boots, and there's the tier 2 greaves for all of the tier 2 pieces. Well, even at tier 3 the fight is pretty easy. No need for healing and I barely took any damage. These tier 3 boots are better than my iron ones actually. Here's the final piece of tier 3, and now into tier 4. Okay, that's the last of the tier 4 pieces. I do like the design of the Shayzien armor, even if it's a bit over the top. Only tier 5 left to go. I've reset the log counter back to 50. These are now official. There's the first piece and my new best boots. There are the gloves. Actually, that's also a pretty good armor upgrade. Piece number 3, the body. Greaves for number 4, 1 to go. And there we are, the helm and 5 new log slots. I will of course put it all on for the Fashionscape. With those 5 new official log slots, that does mean another skill spin so soon. There are only 7 non-combat ones left, and it looks like it's going to be thieving this time. I may have only just received a boots upgrade, but there's a set of boots I've been wanting for some time. Though I don't have great gear for it, I'll be fighting Pyre Fiends for their steel boots drop. They drop with a rate of 1 in 128, with a few other good drops too. Okay, pretty quick, there's level 50 hit points. This kill is number 64, halfway to the drop rate. I'm gonna need some more food, so I'll be back in a moment. Well, that didn't take long. Steel boots drop. They're not as good as the Shayzien tier 5 boots, but a log slot all the same. While I have Slayer grinds in mind, I'm going to do Skippy and the Mogres. Now that I have Mogres unlocked, I'm going to go after their Flippers drop and the Mudskipper hat. I've purchased 100 fishing explosives, so I hope to get both the drops by the time that those run out. With the drops being 1 in 64 for the Flippers and 1 in 25.6 for the hat, I'd sure hope to get them both in 100 kills. Well, a third of my explosives are gone now and no log slot so far. Some good seed and fish drops though. Ah, there we are, the Mudskipper hat on kill 41. That was the more common of the 2 drops for log slot number 57. Only a third of my fishing explosives remaining now, and no flippers just yet. We are just barely over their drop rate though. On the ground there is number 3 for hats, still no flippers. Scratch that, flippers. Kill 88. That's 58 log slots completed now. I think it's time to return to some agility. I'll be doing most of it off screen for your sakes. Let's see how many marks of grace I can get. Okay, there's level 20 agility, that means I can do the Alcarid course now. Alright, at the Alcarid course there's level 25 agility. Only 7 marks total so far. That's 13 marks now and 30 agility. Now I can do the Varrock course. Level 35 agility with Mark of Grace number 21 on the roof just there. And that's level 40. That unlocks the Canifus course. I do currently have enough marks of grace for my first piece of the Graceful set now. I am of course going to go buy that right now. There are the gloves for 30 marks of grace, putting me up to 59 collection log slots. One more log slot and I'll be able to spin the combat style wheel again. Here at the Canifus course, that's level 45 agility. I'm going to be raising a cat while I do this for a later plan. Okay, I'm back to 25 Marks of Grace now. This one will be Mark of Grace number 35, which means another piece of the graceful outfit can be purchased. I know I haven't shown a random event in a while. There's the Molly random event for some emeralds. Back to laps. There's level 48 agility. It's not a notable milestone, but I wanted to race to get the level up before I got nerd-logged in a few minutes. Oh, my cat is fully grown, that's great. Level 50 agility achieved. That means that I can access the Falador course now. The Falador course is worse for me than this one for Marks of Grace though, so I'm going to stay here. I'm here for the marks, not the levels. And that's time for Citizenscape's Fact of the Day. Though most of you are probably already aware, the chance of receiving a Mark of Grace on any agility course is diminished once your agility level exceeds the course's base level requirements by 20 levels. At that point, the chance of receiving a mark is lowered by 80%. This does not apply to the Canifus agility course however, so the already higher than normal spawn rate for the course, which is 2/3 per lap, with a 3-minute cooldown applied between each mark, continues to be the best source of marks up to level 89 agility. From there, the Ardoin course is better, especially if the Elite Diary is completed. Speaking of Marks of Grace, I have enough now for 2 more pieces of the Graceful set. There's the Graceful Hood, and the Graceful Boots for 2 more log slots. With a total of 61 log slots, it's now time for me to spin the combat style wheel again for a new result. With only ranged and magic left, I'd much prefer magic. The teleports would be a massive help once I get them. When do we get what we want though? Ranged it is. That's really starting to fill out my usable skills. I have a quest or 2 to do now though. First things first, Icthlaran's Little Helper, which is the reason that I trained my cat. I'm nearly done with the quest now. As normal, I'm gonna mostly skip through it. Okay, quest complete, nice and easy. I'm on my way to Gertrude right now, but there's a dragon impling out in the wild. I can't catch it or anything, of course. I'm going to be honest with you all right now. I have never once completed rat catches in my life on any account, out of principle. I do have a clue scroll though, needing me to play a song that's unlocked from it. And I need my log drops. I don't know how far into the quest I need to go, but hopefully I won't have to complete it. First things first, I need my cat to catch rats down here. The remainder of the quest was cut for your viewing pleasure. Quite frankly, that was terrible. I was able to get the music track I needed without completing the quest though, so that's a positive. 100% chance I'll never complete that quest. I had already done 4 steps of this clue scroll already, which is why I kept it despite the rat catcher's requirement. I should get a casket from this, and there's the casket. I've kept it for so long and rat catchers was such a pain, but it's bound to have something good in it. Time to do some agility pyramid. I need money and my agility is pretty good now. Once we get to the top of the pyramid, we can get an artifact and sell it for 10k. Couple more trips and there's 80k. We won't talk about all the times I fell down the pyramid. Now that I have money, I'm going to spend a bunch of it on rock slugs again. There's still a unique I haven't got from them, and I'm exactly on drop rate right now. Here we are, back at them again. I've done 512 kills already, but I purchased another 500 salt. Hopefully that's enough. There's level 51 hit points, and there's the drop, Mystic Gloves Light. It only took me a further 116 kills, 628 in total. And that's now log slot number 62. I'm going to go back to doing actual Slayer tasks now. I'm aiming for level 40. First task is vampires, 18 of them. I'm going to speed through these tasks for your viewing's sake. There's cow fights. Now, moss giants. They're pretty close being just here, and they might drop a mossy key for the log slot. Speak of the devil, mossy key for log slot number 63. I did get a beginner clue from them as well, so let's do that quickly. Casket 4, Staff of Fire. Oh. Next up, some quick ice giants. That's another beginner clue here. Oh, and there's Slayer level 40, just what I wanted. I may as well complete the task though. There's another hit points level for level 52, and a second beginner clue on the ground for me to do. Here's a big level up, level 60 strength. There we go, 2 caskets, shit, and more shit. With 40 Slayer, I can now kill Basilisk though. I want to get that final drop from Cockatrice before moving on to Basilisk. I've already got the Iron and Mystic boots, but not the Cockatrice head. With a 1 in 1000 chance, I don't expect to get it soon. There's level 41 prayer though on kill 380. Kill number 384 for a second pair of Mystic Boots Light. That's 2 pairs well under the drop rate. Yet another Mystic Boots and a medium clue back to back. Let's do that real quick. Medium casket bad. Hey, I got another casket. Nothing new though. Quick mime random event. Just an emote. Again. I should be getting the uniques from now on at least. 500 kills so far. No cockhead yet halfway at the drop rate. I've gotten 3 medium clues stacked up to do once I run out of food. They take a long time and they're a pretty big distraction when I don't have teleports. Now I'm up to 5 of them. I've had a few more iron boots too, but no head just yet. Quiz random event for a mystery box. Stay or baguette? No, a bucket. I'm 10 minutes from being nerdlogged. Can I get the head in that time, still under the rate? Maybe not, but I can get level 55 attack. I have 6 medium clues waiting now. I might just wait and do them all after I get 1,000 kill count. So far 800 kills down and no head? Screw it, let's do the clues. I don't have the restraint to keep them on the ground. See you soon. Casket 1, 2, 3, 4. Shall we open them? Mithril plate legs G. That's 64 log slots now. Nothing from the rest of them though. Well, with a system update incoming, maybe that's my cue. I'll see you all next time.